Kia ora whānau. I'm so excited for this video as this is me hitting my 2 content videos marama a month about akoranga, te ao Māori, me learning about Māori and then reposting it. So I'm stoked and I'm grateful and excited for this video because it's going to be real casual as I'm speaking on an experience that I had I te ra marama I roto I te Piere O Te Reo Māori, KURA REO, which was in Pornike for 5 days. It was my first time going to a full immersion Māori language space, and yeah, I'm going to tell you all about the emotions that were experienced. Just a quick pānui. I live in a treehouse, top of a mountain, which is beautiful, but also comes with the other taha. The other side of it's windy as heck. You'll hear it, and that's what you're listening to, is my tiny little room at the top of a maunga next to the moana being hit with classic Porniki winds. My initial whakaaro, my initial thoughts for starting this KURA REO experience. I luckily got this sponsored by my work, which I'm so grateful for because it is an opportunity of a lifetime, genuinely. Engari, I had no idea what the heck I was getting into because I came in like emoti taia ho, nui. In fact, I was trying to convince and chill out the advanced like Māori speakers. I linked up with one of my housemates' friends that is up there with Reo Māori, and she was freaking out. I was like, oh bro, this got me chill, like still speaking English and having no idea. And then it hit me. It hit me so hard. We were in the first workshop. They had everyone mixed, so we were in tahi to ono groups, and they mixed us all up. My first ropu, my first group, I was in with levels above 4 to 6. And I was like, still chill, still chilling. Give me the activity, give me the task. No, my guy. At that time, I truly knew mistakes that were made. Why am I here? It hit me. It honestly hit me. I was so shocked by what was coming up in my body as the Kaiako, the speaker, was handing us a task. I just stopped engaging and I wasn't sure what was more painful. Was sitting right there and staying or getting the fuck up to leave, except I had to go to 3 different locations in this hall to pick up these bags because in the beginning of the wānanga, I was that comfortable where I was like, okay, let me just leave my things everywhere because this can't be a fight. No. It left me stranded out in an open field, ready to be eaten by lions. That's how it felt. It sounds dramatic, but it felt very real. So that night I went home and I cried and I told my housemate that I'm not going back. And I meant it because it was horrendous. It was really fucking weird. It was weird. I'm not really the sort of person to give up like that. And she got poha, very angry, and was like, what? No way. And I was like, I don't give a fuck. I actually don't care. I am happy to be in misery and like feeling sideways, and I'm not sure why, and I'm just going to sit with it. I also really enjoyed all the different Kaiako personalities. I'm going to put it in this description of who they are because they're really famous in the Māori world. They're iconic. And so the story goes, as it progressed, I was enjoying it. I was really enjoying it. The waiata karakia ho, like these new practices, so song and blessings to start the day, and learning new hand actions with the songs felt so natural and normal. It started sinking in. It came from, oh my God, my night, that's so outside. It started coming from a place of familiarity, the challenge of like doing the marathon and starting to enjoy it, starting to enjoy the pain and seeing the purpose of the pain and the beauty of what you're witnessing and feeling internally while the pain is occurring. That's a really good analogy. That's how it felt. What I was experiencing on day 5 was a bit of a piss take. Yeah, I really didn't want to leave. I was getting very emotional. I felt so much more comfortable to just fail and trial and error using the kupu, the reo, the kōrero that I had in Māori language and just doing it. The more mistakes that I made, the faster that I was learning, the more gracious people would be when I was using the mistakes and then correcting myself and then just building on top of that. It honestly came to a point as I was, obviously being only immersed in Māori language for that week, it came to a point of my mind turned off. Now what's running the show is the sound and the feeling in my body to respond and to listen and to sink all of the information is in. I felt like that my mind was just not present. It was a feeling of being immersed in this world and understanding through. It's like a sixth sense. It's your intuition that understands what's being said and then knows how to respond. It's just something about sound and the frequency of the words. Seriously, like they spoke a lot about how Māori language has mauri. It has a huge life force to it, and when you speak it, you can seriously feel it. You can feel the mauri, like the buzzy feelings of speaking this incredible, beautiful, intentional, purposeful language. They say it's an alive language because all of the words were created from Mother Earth, from Hopotuanuku, from the surroundings, from the environment, from what was alive. And it all made sense. Like two words that are connected mean a whole concept. I hope that makes sense. So I became very much in love with it because that's how I really try to operate in life, is through my mauri, through my dance, through my body, through my tinana. Apparently Reo Māori is meant for me and I was just being dramatic, but I also believe that something was activated in my DNA that first day, and I had to go through pain because there's trauma, obviously. The loss of the language of Māori, Māoridom, colonization is, we're all aware of it. We're all aware of the pain that it's caused to peoples, everyone involved, and also Indigenous peoples, and that includes the taking of the language and to revitalizing it, I believe, is the reclamation of it, and it's kind of an internal journey. I don't want to say war, but it just feels intense to reclaim that taonga, that power back, and it's a journey within. So it was necessary. I get it, Tipana, I get it. It was just kind of fucked up, but we're here.